Hi all, Andy here and welcome back to the channel where today I'm off to the Stag. Don't be fooled by the glistening sunlight because the weather is forecast to be pretty poor later on, so I'm not holding out for a lovely sunny day. Anyway, let's get going and see what cars are on show. Today we are heading to the Stag in Challock, which is a new motoring venue in Kent in a converted pub. The beer garden holds up to 60 ticket holding cars with room for another 40 or so in their front car park. There is also an overflow for 100 more. I am hoping that changeable weather is not putting too many people off attending, as it is sold out and it promises to be a great mix of all TTs. The interior of the Stag is a motor memorabilia paradise with tasteful decor and first-class food on their menu. The staff are friendly and welcoming, and I can see this growing to rival the other venues around the country, such as Caffeine and the Machine. Due to the inclement weather, I did not get to do a full review of all the cars, so instead I have put together this montage of cars on display. Hopefully if you attended, your car is featured if you were parked in the beer garden. Please enjoy and let me know your thoughts on the cars featured in the comments. Martin's Martini wrap always looks great. How's this for unusual? A 3.2 resprayed in bronze with a smooth tailgate, a hidden exhaust and a retro 5-bar grille. Very cool. Another unusual combo, a silver roadster with a blue roof. Very nice. Some great looking Mark IIs were also present, including this clean looking red one. Unusual for a show of this size was the number of Quattro Sports on display, which were predominantly Ava silver. Wonderful to see Steve Chesham's Glacier Blue example with its Votex body kit and wheels. Sercan had brought along this modified 225 denim blue example with some really nice features. It's always nice to see an Aviator Grey, and we were blessed with two on display, with one of the finest belonging to Carl Foreman, and this car does not usually come out in the rain. Parked right next to it in this line of rare colours was Jeff Bedford's fantastic Emily Yellow, which is always a delight to see. Thanks for the battery tray screws as well, Jeff. Legend. If you have been to a TT show over the last couple of years, chances are you have had the opportunity to admire Nick's very rare and immaculate Merlin purple car that has recently been up to Scotland for a road trip. The other grey aviator grey car on display is owned by Adam Tankard, who is an enthusiast and top 1.8T breaker based in Essex. So if you need parts for your 225, Adam is your man. Parked right next to Adam is this real jaw-dropping unicorn of the TT world, a white 3.2 V6 coupe that is owned by another breaker, Jason Case. The car is truly stunning and was getting its first proper run of the year, so if you need anything V6 based parts wise, I can highly recommend Jason. Some more Roadsters had braved the weather, including this rather clean looking red Mark II, and of course this Mark I that we've seen before, and it's been refinished in a Porsche Miami Blue and it's owned by Alex. Speaking of Alex, it was great to see my old buddy Alex at the show, along with his great 225 with the diamond cut wheels and some lovely custom touches, and it has featured on episode 12 part 1 of TT Meets TT, and I have left a link to that series in this video description. Check it out. Don't be fooled by the black roof and wing mirrors on this car. It's actually a V6 and not a Quattro Sport, and owned by friend of the channel and fellow breakdown legend Kyle Stocks. Kyle's car is a great example and complements the rest of his Mark I collection well. Great car, mate. Also in the prime parking spots is someone many of you will recognise from his own channel and many of our collabs, and it's Carl Chris. He's brought the Mark I along after undergoing many mods over the last few months, and it looks first class. The new V6 bumper, grille and many other mods, both under the bonnet and external, have made a great difference to the car. Great job, Chris, now get that slippy clutch fixed. A car many of you will recognise is this Noggy 225, owned by the one and only Dom Parrott from the Parrott Bros. This is the first time I have seen the car with the white roll cage in it, and it complements the wheels perfectly. Nice to see the Noggy coming along to a few events this year and the ongoing project Dom has in store for it. Great job, Dom. Ryan's car took the top premium spot in the beer garden, and it is a really nice example of a Mark II. It was nice to see a couple of old road trip buddies from earlier on this summer when we went to the Nürburgring in attendance too. Angelo in his stealthy triple black 225 looking sharp, and Darren had brought along one of his two Quattro Sports, the one he took to the ring that suffered the drive shaft problem. Both cars were looking great. Co-organiser of the event, Jules, had her Mark II with the Le Mans style alloys and custom grille on show too, and it looked immaculate even in the grotty weather. Joe Cordwell was here too, and there is always something new to look at on his car that he has added to his setup. The replica 2-piece wheels that were actually 1-piece being a particular talking point. One of the longest travellers on the day was Sean, who had come along with another TT enthusiast and owner Martin after staying overnight locally. The Senna Roadster was looking on point as always. When Leonie is not clattering me over or hooking my legs away on the ice, she is keeping this rather lovely Mark II in fine form with some nice mods and detail. Well, it's always the way, isn't it? You come back from the show where it's been raining and it's glorious sunlight. Why couldn't this have happened a couple of hours earlier? Anyway, if you liked what you've seen today, then please do give this video a thumbs up, and also think about subscribing to my channel if you've not already done so, where you'll find a whole host of content on the Audi TT Mark 1. As always, thanks for watching and see you soon. Take care. Oh, and see you at Vosborg next Sunday.